Hey there, fellow Factorians. Owners here, back with another episode of Factorio Back to Basics, and that's right, we really are back to basics. And last episode we had a bit of biter problems, but you know we've got walls up now. I'm feeling pretty okay with biters. What we need to do is we actually need to get some production of things, and the things I want to do is these things. So that'll be 12. That would be half, and that would be a full smelting column of 48 smelters. So if we go past that, we'll be all right. We have something destroyed, two being damaged. I know it's not the cross; it's just the notice. So things are still going all right there. So here we'll come down. We'll jump across that. I think I've got my shortcut keys all messed up. Oh goodness me! Oh goodness me! That little guy, he was too smart for us. There we go. We managed to get that one in time. Obviously, they're starting to come in at a little bit of a different area, and I guess we need to put in some defenses here, which is okay. We will do that. Should be enough. Now I did get another comment from Power saying before you get to walls, you can actually use pipes. That's right, pipes as sort of cheaper versions of walls. We actually have very little ammo available here. Yes, so pipes around your turrets to give them a little bit of protection, which actually sounds like a pretty good idea because just giving those extra hit points, of which pipes have much less than walls. So walls have 350, pipes have 100. But look, a gun turret only has 400. You can put a couple layers of pipes around it, and it's actually looking pretty good. All right. Anyway, let's get this guy here, something like that, and we'll see how that goes. We should have pretty good coverage coming from over there now. And of course, as I say that, we are getting attacked elsewhere. That's all right. I don't want to spend too much time doing that. What I do want to do is fix up this because I definitely have that in the wrong order. My old hotkeys. All right, so we now have iron here. Now with iron, we can do a couple of different things. We can't make splitters just yet. We can make belts and undergrounds out of this iron. In fact, I'll pick up a little bit more. And we'll make probably some more splitters. Probably don't need more undergrounds. That will be okay. All right, now, what I should also be doing is making a few more lights because lights are important. Always got to check the ammo on these things. So, my basic plan for this will be smelting up this way. We'll have a bit of a gap here for the power that we might move that down to here to a better spot. Or over here in the future. This is just going to be a little starter area just to get us going with the basics that we need. So to begin with, we'll do some belt run up here because immediately I'm actually out of belt. Let's go up and grab some more. How are we going for inserters? Let's handcraft a few of them. Grab a bit of that. Grab a bit of that. Oh, that's beautiful. 200 of those. A bit more of that. Do we have? Yeah, we've got a little bit of that still going. Apparently I've also got, for some reason, some iron ore on me. You can have that. Sure thing. All right. Let's keep this moving along. So we want to do some belt magic. We actually also need a few of those. All right. We are going to start with something along the lines of this, and you'll be doing belts. You'll be doing the other things. Not belts. Oh, what am I doing? Hang on. We're also going to need. Something here, doing something like that. All right. Let's actually put these down. So you're going to be doing belts. We've already said that. You're going to be doing undergrounds, and you are eventually going to be doing these. And you know what? I've totally changed my mind. Because we want to leave a bit of room here. To put in some green circuits. So I get some green circuits on the bus before we get here. So green circuits will be let's actually put the ghosts in. We'll have something like this into that, and we'll probably want to have some additional stuff. That might not make sense if you're not familiar with sort of green circuit setups, but for those who are, that's a pretty common thing. And here we go. We'll go there, and then there, and there, and there. Let's get that one. Oops. Make sure we put the ghosts in, and we'll put these other ones in just so we can immediately recognize what we're doing there. So that's enough for sort of green circuits, and then red circuits are a little bit simpler, something like this, and that'll get us going for red circuits, and then we can start if we start down here for our construction, we'll have a little bit more space to play with in the near future. And just remember, space in Factorio is it may seem really hard at the start when you've got these biters coming in. Look at that, we've got another wave coming in. Yeah, the waves are getting pretty big. We'll have to clear them out at some point in the near future, but not just yet. All right, let's start this here, and then we'll figure this out. What if I did something a little cheeky? Yeah. Let's give this a whirl. All right, we'll do that as well, and let's get some long-handled inserters. All right. So anyway, this is going to be belts. We'll just do that. This is going to be those, and this is going to be those. Pretty easy. And then we'll do some gears over here. Maybe we'll get gears on the bus. Maybe we won't. I tend not to put gears on the bus. But here we are. All right. So that needs that. That needs that. These both need that. And then we need some long-handled inserters doing the gears. All right. So there. What do you need? Do you need gears? No, you don't need gears. You just need the green circuits. Yes. All right. And then we'll need maybe two of these doing gears, just to speed things up. And you know what? Of course, we also need to put in some power poles. And this one actually will be a little bit odd, like that. We should be able to get power over here. If I run over here, somewhere around here, hook it up. There we go. I will connect this up this way as well when we go up there to get stuff. But for now we'll be all right. We've got not enough boxes. Let's make some of those boxes just so we are good to go. All right. And now we have belts, and we want to make sure we have enough belts, and then we can start making some ammo like that. We'll do basically as much ammo as we can, kind of deal. There we go. That's actually not gonna have to go there. No, that's all right. Something like that, and let's put this box a little bit further down, so we can get both these poles in here. Okay. Like that, and you are going to do ammo because we're going to need a fair bit of ammo. Probably not this much ammo, so we'll shrink it down. Maybe that much ammo. That's a lot of ammo still, but as long as we've got all our iron going to these other things first, we'll be okay. That's my thinking anyway. So what we need is we need to get some copper going. We need to get some copper going to be able to do some copper smelting. And we can aim for, this is only going to be a starter base, so I don't want to make this too massive, but if this was 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, that would be a lot of iron, and that's in fact probably way more iron than we're actually ever going to need. So let's just build it here. We are going to move this science down as soon as we get our copper going on the bus. And to do that, of course, we are going to need some miners, aren't we? Now, we already have 4, which is actually pretty nice. And we'll get a bit more iron. We're going to start running out of iron in this section because, as you can see, it's all going onto the bus. These ones here are backing up, so we'll be able to grab some from that top bit. In the short term, but as things go along, we'll have some problems. Let's do a quick. I was going to run some. remembered I was going to run some power poles up there too, but we'll do a quick repair here because one of these was yellow. And where is that other attack? I think that was just there. All right. We've got to remember to put some more lights. Put some more lights around. We made a bunch of lights. There you go. That just highlights the fact that we're actually not making stone anymore. Can't even remember how many we had. It seems like that should be about 800. It is exactly 800. Of course, there's 200 in each. I should have just done the math in my head and not worried about too much. Okay, so these guys, they've been a little bit sneaky. It looks like this might be a bit of a way that they're going to come in. What have we got on the map here? As far as cliffs go, it is open up this way, which is pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. All right, let's just start mining here and see how we go. My concern is the coverage we get with these guns is not going to be great, and maybe. Oh, look at that. That's actually pretty sweet. If I can get a couple of these guys up here. Yeah. I like that. Bit of the high ground. It's good. It is good. There we go. And we can then, you know what? I'm not going to rip that out. Let's just leave it there for now, just in case. All right. The attacks are definitely coming from another region down here, which again we just need to get to a point where we can start doing some clearing, which is not going to take us very long at all. There we go. There's 8 of them. Okay. Let's get you and you and you. All right. And now we have 200 belts. We'll bring that straight down along with the power. And let's bring it out over to that away when we, somewhere around about here. Get rid of this tree out of the way, please. Thank you. All right, that should be enough. We'll get around the back of where I want to start that future smelting, and we'll just run this straight down so we can start doing what we need here. Yep, there we go. The miners are up and running. We will also get some miners on that stone. It just dragged. All right, that's okay. Here we'll do a little bit of a. Why are you not turning this time? I'm sure I did it and it just turned. No. All right. We'll do it manually. There we go. Looks a bit odd. It looks a bit odd, but it is what it is. All right. So let's get this going now, and this side over here. We are going to need. Some more of the other things. The other things that we're doing. These things. All right, so we're going to need one where that power pole is. Is that going to break things? No, it's not. Wonderful. All right, you go there, and then you come up here, go underground, and let's just get this one ready straight away. All right, you go out that way, you go out that way, and you go in there. All right, so this will be our copper, and we're starting to see the copper coming in, which is nice. And here we go. All right. You just didn't quite go far enough, which is fine. And all of a sudden, that was the right direction. Cool. Well, we've got 24 of these. That'll be enough, I think. Yep. And we might as well get handcrafting a few more of these. We haven't actually got these on the belt just yet. And let's get some power poles. We do actually need these ones here. Until we get the medium poles, we actually need a fair bit of that. All right, we'll bring this one out. We're out of belts. All right, let's see how our belt production is going. And immediately I realised we never actually limited this chest, but not that we have a huge problem with that at the moment. But this one here, we definitely don't want that to happen. And there we go. All right, so let's grab all those belts. We'll grab this ammo while we're here. 300 ammo, that's actually really nice to see. And we'll have to ramp this up very, very quickly. But for now we're doing all right. So this is going to come down here. We want to have another iron probably, and then we'll just come down here. All right, there's our copper on the way, which is nice. That probably now I should think that we would do this and then that, just so that we can save the undergrounds there, you know, minor things like that. And now we come to building our first green circuits. All right. Oops, there we go. Oh gosh. That'll do us for our first green circuit. So that's going to be iron ore. This is where our iron ore comes in. Thank you. And then this is going to be our copper. All right. We'll get here, we'll get our copper cable, and here we'll get our green circuits. All right, and they need, yep, copper and the other things. I could research the fast guys after this, because they're actually pretty handy in this arrangement. But we'll just stick with this for now. It's not exactly the most time sensitive. Oh, I knew it. All right, let's try and save our miners because no, run. We've got a heap of ammo, which is nice. Can we save the miner? No, we lost it. Oh, that's a shame. All right, and look at that. Just at that point, we actually had the turrets go. So, you know what? Let's move a couple of these turrets because I think that combo should be okay for things coming over there. And let's just put these two turrets here, over here. And I know that's on the copper, which is pretty ridiculous, really. Long term, we're not going to be doing that, but at some point we'll also get our grenades, which will make life a lot easier to clear away those trees. That's where I was going with that. All right, let's just at least get this around the front, and looks like we actually do have enough to fully surround, which is nice. And there we go. Just give those guys some ammo. Let's replace this guy and that guy. That's all right. All right, and then we can just repair the rest of this stuff. There we go. Now, hopefully we don't live to regret this. We'll see. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, these waves are getting a little bit not nasty, just they're getting pretty big. All right, let's keep this going so that we have enough stone for the walls. Should be okay. And was just coming over here to give these guys a little bit of ammo and some repairs. All right, easy. We could double wall that in the not too distant future, but we'll see how we go. I gotta say, I didn't realize these walls were so quick at building. All right, there, and there. With the four of these going, I guess we are pumping through. A lot of stone bricks. It's like 2 stone to a stone brick, and then 5 stone brick to a wall. I don't even remember. Let's have a look. Walls. Yeah, 5 stone brick to a wall, and stone brick's not going to appear here because we can't handcraft it, but it's all right. Okay, let's try and line these power poles up a little bit better. So we'll have to put you there, and we've got 1 long-handled. Give me a few more of those, thanks, because I've got those the wrong way around. That's all right. Let's get you swinging around that way. And this should now be okay, especially if I actually power it up. And like I said, we'll bring a main line down straight from there, and we should be getting some green circuits, which we will delightfully bring over to this part of the bus. And this for me is like a fairly standard starter bus: 2 iron, a copper, and green circuits. Honestly, like, half a build of green circuits is fine. At some point, maybe we'll ramp that up. Probably not. I do have plans. I want to just get this starter sort of area going. Hello. Get this starter area going, and then we'll expand with trains, and that will mean a big train station, and then we'll build our base around the trains. Is my plan here. But let's see if we can't get something happening with all this. We've got a heap of ammo, which is nice. With these defenses, because that was a little worrying. It must have come from. I mean, it did. It did come from over here. And this is going to now be our main production area. So we definitely need to have that defended. That crafting will just keep going. How's our belt situation? It's looking really good, and we might as well grab that overflow of them. But now we can do what I wanted to do here, which is bring our green circuits. That's going to work. That's not going to work. There we go. That's going to work. And because I just want it to look neat, we'll do it that way. All right. So we can now bring our green circuits up. Let's make that one and like that. And then we'll start doing splitters. All right, there we go. So you'll now have everything you need. Beautiful. And that's the super early stuff. I wouldn't mind. I've kind of put this a little bit close. Let's just go back to the one of you, and let's have you making assembly machines. How are we doing? Yeah. Things are okay. Let's have you making assembly machines, and we have everything we need. Yes, we do. All right, same kind of deal. There we go, and out you pop there, and let's just get one stack of them. All right. That's not bad. Iron, serious problems. We could also do some mining. Let's not too worried. Let's not get too worried about that. Let's get this. Let's get this ramped up. So we have 8 miners. 30 miners is a full belt. So this is about a quarter of a belt. 48 is a full stack, so 12. This is actually pretty close to the ratio, even though this is definitely backing up. It should be somewhat similar. It does mean, however, that we need to place down more of these. And I'm a little bit worried about going too far up here. We ran out of space. There we go. We need to place more of these, and then we need to place obviously more of these. But now we're at 10, which is a third, and that should be exactly 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that should be a maximum utilization for this. Oh, I'm very low on inserters. Should be making some inserters, shouldn't we? Because we are low on iron. Let's just grab all that iron and turn that into inserters. All right. Now we put some power poles in there, and you will now be up and running. How's our power situation, by the way? We are definitely needing more of those. More of that. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to remove this last bit of belt here. No, we'll just remove those inserters there, and this will give us 200 iron that we can always come and grab. Well, you know, not always, but when it actually happens, we'll get there. All right, so this section now we can pull up and recover a little bit of goods there, especially those inserters. Got to reuse them. Can't let them go to waste. All right, we will pop a light down there, and you know we got to move down a bit further and do some light there. Now science is what we want. Science is what we want. So let's come on down and set up our science. How are we doing for time, by the way? Hey, we got 5 more minutes. We can pop in some green science, and you know let's throw some labs up here. We'll see how we go. All right, so science is just fairly straightforward. We've got, there we are. Our red science is just copper and green circuits, and this is just iron and green circuits for inserters. We'll definitely get red science going this episode, but you know maybe not green science. We'll see how we plan. All right. So let's give ourselves a little bit of space. You are going to be making gear wheels, and then you are going to be making that. How are we going for attacks? Yeah, we're going all right. Let's just want to double check that ammo on that one. That one seems to be doing a bit of work, but it is okay. All right. And yeah, you're now. We did come to regret it. We did come to regret it. All right. Looks like those other ones have picked up the slack, but the fact that they didn't get attacked straight away was a problem. And that one, that one's fine. All right. It is very annoying because that is some wasted resources. Quite a few wasted resources there, especially the iron that goes into turrets is quite a bit. All right. Let us get you ammoed up. That's what we should have done in the first place. Instead of just trying to make do with what we had up here, we should have really been a little more focused. While I'm doing that, let's make another one of these, another 2 of them, and we're going to need some pipe as well. All right, there, and there, and there. That'll do it. Oops. We're also going to need another one of them. Wonderful. All right. Let's get that going. Let's get that going, and let's get that going. And this now should give us, should ease our power consumption problems, and we'll keep ramping up. Let's get back down here to the science. All right. So this takes 5 seconds to craft. It requires 1 iron gear wheel. 1 iron gear wheel takes half a second to craft. So in 5 seconds we get 10 of them. So we can support 10 of these if we so desired. But we just want to do 1 a second, so we'll do 5 of them. That doesn't seem good, does it? It's just walls. It's just walls. All right. Just walls. Yeah. Well, problems are abounding. But once we sort out our science, we'll move on to other things. All right. So you need some iron. You need some iron. We'll do that here like so, and you can just go straight in like that. And then up on this side, we'll bring some copper in, and we'll output these on that one line. So we need the copper to come in on the bottom side of that, which means we do that and something like that. And that'll supply these, and then we'll bring these out away from the bus. That is just outside of range, which is a little bit annoying. And then let's go out. Too far away. All right, well, let's do these ones while we're here. And there we go. We've got red science that we can barely see because of these wonderful trees. All right. Let's do a little bit more cutting. We're at a couple more minutes. Wasted time. Never wasted time. You know, wood's a resource. Need those power poles. So now we have red science. Come up here, and we'll throw down some of these. So 1 a second. We should be able to get a few more than just 2 of these. Let's rip out all of this while we're here because, you know, like I said, got to reuse those inserters and assemblers. There's some good stuff here. We'll leave the don't need that pole. We probably don't need that one. No, we don't. All right. I was going to say we'll leave a light there, but that light cannot actually go there. We do need some lights in this situation here. So that one's got a light. We'll put a light, I don't know, there, and try and kind of marry that up over here. What's happening now? My goodness, they're coming in from everywhere. All right. Did I build these and then forget to put them in? I'm pretty sure I didn't I? That's exactly what happened. Yeah. And who got destroyed? Something here looks like it's been destroyed. Oh, an underground. Oh, that is most disappointing. And there we go. All right. Repairs. Ah, belts. The belts. Is there that's not a belt? Okay. Everything is now moving. Yes, it is. Pick up that copper. Is that a belt there? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, and of course, now that once I actually built those things, we forgot to put them in. So let's put these two here in, and we'll build a wall around it, big enough for 4 of these. And we'll put that other one in there. All right, there we go. And probably some ammo. They wouldn't mind that as well, I imagine. There we go. A little bit of ammo. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. And now that we see that it is nighttime, let's pop some lights around here. Something like that. Yeah, looking good, looking good. All right. And then up here as well, can I sneak anything in? We're just kind of really using up all the power of those couple of poles, aren't we? So let's pop another one there. And I did say I was going to connect this down. So we'll do that, and we'll give a bit of light here as well. Look at that. That's much nicer, isn't it? Much, much nicer. Okay. Anyway, we now have science backing up. And that's... Look, that is actually just going to annoy me. So here we go. We'll do this here, and we'll throw some of these labs over here, like that. All right. And something along the lines of that should do it. You know, we don't need that going. Let's get you all of those sciences, and let's build some more labs. Let's build some more labs. All right, we can build one more lab with the iron we have on us, but hopefully this iron here has given us a bit more. There we go. Let's build 2 more, so we'll have 5. Maybe we'll fit 5 here. 1, 2, no, that's all we'll do. So then we'll put in another row here. And why am I doing 5? Well, I don't know. It's just a row of 5 is just kind of what I've done in the past. And we are creatures of habit, aren't we? And there we go. Do we have another one? No, that's it. All right. So we've got 5 now. Research is going a little bit quicker. Of course, what we need next is green science that we'll build here. But we are at 32 minutes, so we are going to end there. Yeah, I don't need that. Mark as red, please. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to end here. Green science next episode. Look, we're just kicking along. This is definitely like a slow and steady. Like I said, back to basics. We're taking some time to enjoy ourselves. Here's some lovely little friends coming down here. Nice, and give us a little bit of a nudge. As you can see, our cloud, it's going to start hitting a lot of bases soon, and we really need to get our research going. Get into green, and then military science. That's our next key, so we can get capsules, because I love capsules. Capsules are amazing for clearing, and that's what we need to do. We need to go out in the world. We need to clear some biter bases. We also need to find some resources, because we need to find oil. We need to find expansions for our iron, because this iron patch is, let's face it, it's pretty tiny. And we've only got 400k left, which we're going to go through in next to no time. Coal is also going to be a problem. Our radar has not spotted any iron. It's got a bit of copper up here. Again, really small patches. We've got the default settings, and that's just to force me to expand and put out more train stations and outposts. So we can play a bit more with the trains. Anyway, that's my plan moving forward. I hope you're enjoying the series. Let me know in the comments below. Last time I'm going to say this for a while, but yeah, if you want to support the channel, there's links in the description how you can do that. Also, just subscribe if you haven't, likes, comments, everything helps, and I'll catch you next time.